Yo, son. Yo, I just booked these flights to Finland. You still got that connect, right?
Yes, son.
Well, we started the project right away in '99 after I moved to Finland from Germany, and we were quite a few like foreign people at that time like interested in hip hop. We met somewhere in the city in different like places, and like we thought of what could we do together, and like how could we like basically get something started here, because we were mainly foreigners, as I said. So basically we started freestyling like at different people's homes, recorded some tapes and stuff, and like later on was about like we tried to arrange and organize a few like smaller events, first at like regular hip hop clothing stores, and later on in like bigger venues and club venues. And then already in the year 2000 I organized together with the National Gallery and the Museum of Contemporary Art. I organized this Rock in the North Summer Jam, where like lots of foreign like graffiti painters and like lots of Finnish and foreign artists here based in Finland were performing together on one stage. And that's actually one of the main ideas of like the whole project Rock in the North. It's basically to unite the Finnish scene, or like all people interested in hip hop that want to be active, that want to do something. That starts with breakdance, we go via graffiti to like DJing and MCing. So like basically to get as many as possible people together on the same stage to perform, as well as like just do music and like try to push Finnish hip hop to the next level. And then later on, after having already quite a few of those events, and they were really successful for that time, we decided like, why don't we try the same thing like on CDs? Why don't we try to make it like first a single, maybe an album with like lots of Finnish rappers together on one track or different tracks. So and I got a deal from BMG, and we released the first single as a test. It was the Operaatio RDN Operation RDN single, which was quite a success for a hip hop singer at that time. So we got the like album deal, and we started producing the RDN All Stars album, which is probably by history the first album that contained so many different passes and different artists from the Finnish scene, as well as already quite big names like Outlandish and Curse from Germany, like as foreigners being together with Finnish people on the tracks. After that we continued, we had our first tour, quite a big tour with like lots of artists and like all around the country. And like after that we went right back to the studio to do the second album, the Star Wars album. And there I got like quite a few like real big foreign artists to like come to Finland. I organized shows for them, like RZA and Jizza, Wu-Tang Clan people. And like we made tracks with them, as well with other people like the Alcoholics from Los Angeles, and like who else we got there? We had Freestyle, for example, from Arsonists, and like lots of other Scandinavian and US hip hop artists working together with Finnish people. And that album actually was quite a big success. It must be gold by now. And like we had again a big tour, and with like a few less people, but like still we were like 20 people all the time in the nightliner, traveling the whole country. Almost every single show was sold out, and like it was great fun and great experience for all the people. Especially like we always had, of course, few of our artists were always the like bigger ones, bigger names, so they got the audience there. And then we always took some newcomers with us to promote them and to like show them how like show life is and how you do this stuff. The whole thing, RDN, was never about money, and it's not possible to make money with an album where you have like 10 different producers and like 30 different rappers, because like there won't be no real income. And basically, so we decided to continue in a bit smaller scale, and basically concentrated on our like group, Royal Family. Released that album. We had a TV show and clothing line, and like basically toured right away again. Within half a year after the RDN tour, we toured again the whole country and had like big events. Well, basically after working for quite a few years with major labels like with BMG and Warner Music especially, we thought it would be good like if we would build up our own like production house, production company and record label. so we could give like new artists a platform that wouldn't be signed possibly to like major labels. So like to basically by our work and by our like risk, we could like get a few more artists signed and like try out things that we couldn't do with the bigger labels. So the first artists we signed were like Skandaali and Helpos, and so we made all their albums. Now we got a few more artists on the roster, and well, it's basically only to be able to like make own decisions and to like give opportunity to our friends and like people that we like in the way of like personality, character, and in the way of like their rap skills, of course. We got the idea like for this album when we were in Thailand. It was me and Skandaali, the two of us, and we were just like taking a vacation and wanted to get away from Finland for a while to write lyrics and to like think about what we're gonna do next. And so we thought of like, as it's so unclear what everybody's gonna do in the future, like all other artists that we have been working with, thought of like, okay, let's do something like together. Let's do an album and let's try to have it just a pure hip hop album, not think of sales or like radio or anything. So we just like I started contacting via email and phone like to different people that I knew in other countries, thinking of like if it's possible to like features or to come visit their like their cities and check out what's going on there. And so we ended up traveling quite a lot last year. Like I just counted together, we had more than 32 flights to other countries, and like from Canada to France to Germany, Sweden, Denmark, I can't even remember. And like we just always went to some places where I knew people and got hooked up with new artists from there and met new producers, and like we have been recording this album really like all around the globe, and always like we like had a good time, also like free time and going through clubs and having parties with those artists, and like it's just been great to like get inspiration and influence from new producers, as well as talking about the hip-hop scene in other countries. Like we can talk about what problems we got here and what's, for my opinion, like fucked up in Finland, and they tell us, oh, that's exactly the same here in Canada, but we still do our thing and we always gonna. And so it's been great to like meet people that really are on the same level and that just want to do something new and something fresh. And so all in all, I have to say I'm quite satisfied with the result we have. We have been working with so many different artists of different hip-hop categories, and also like got so much new influence from the producers. I seriously have to thank everybody for that. It's just been a great pleasure, and also to like as like inspiration for our future. I think that has helped a lot. Like kind of now I look a lot different on the whole hip-hop environment and the entire like movement of hip-hop. That there always can be done something new. There's still plenty of things that nobody has done, so we're gonna be looking forward and try out more stuff in the future.
Overloidit taloon! Se on Suomen suuri ruhtinas, aurinkojumala, toimitusjohtaja, ylipormestari, eversti prinssi Markiisi Skandaali. Tuli pitämään esitelmän varoittavana esimerkkinä ja kertomaan omasta urastani. Se lähti silleen, että mä 7-luokalla tutustuin hip-hoppiin, aloin pikkuhiljaa kirjoittamaan sit omia sanoja ja äänittelemään himassa paskoilla vehkeillä niin sanotussa kotistudiossa. Tein demoja, joista sitten yhden Eskimo löysi netin kautta ja sitten otti mun yhteyttä ja pyysi, että jos mä lähdin sen backup MC:ksi messiin tuplaajaksi. Sitten mä lähdin sen kanssa kiertelemään, keikkailemaan, tein sen levylle fiitin. Sitten tutustuin Eskimon kautta Yor123 ja alettiin tekemään noita RDR-juttuja. Sitten koko ajan tehtiin Jorin kanssa enemmän ja enemmän yhteistyötä ja saatiin toinen RDN-albumi myös kasaan. Ja siitä sitten edettiin Royal Family, missä mä olin toisena vastaavana tuottajana mukana. Nyt olin paljon sen kaiken musiikin kanssa tekemisissä, jota siihen albumille tuli. Ja sitten kun oli toi Royal Family-idea ja tulevaisuus jo setvitty, niin sitten tultiin siihen tulokseen, että voitaisiin tehdä yhdessä albumi, jossa on mukana mahdollisimman paljon ulkomaalaisia ja kiertäisi maailmaa, koska Jorilla oli kuitenkin budjetti ja hyvät kontaktit. Sitten jossain vaiheessa vaan lähdettiin kiertämään. Käytiin Ruotsissa ja käytiin Kanadassa ja käytiin Ranskassa ja ympäri maailmaa matkustettiin. Tavattiin paljon loistavia ihmisiä, artisteja ja tavallisia tallaajia. Kaikki otti tosi hyvin vastaan, oli kiinnostuneita musiikista, halusi olla beesissä tuossa jutussa. Saatiin paljon hyviä kontakteja ja uusia frendejä siellä biletettiin. Niissä maissa sitten työskenneltiin ihmisten kanssa, joita oltiin kuullut ja joita fiilattiin, kuten myös paljon sellaisten artistien kanssa, joista ei ollut koskaan kuultukaan ja joita fiilattiin. Meillä oli beesissä tosi paljon suomalaisten tuottajien taustoja, mutta pyrittiin siihen, että mahdollisimman moni ulkomailla äänitettävistä trackeista niin tehdään myös samanmaalaisen tuottajan biitteihin, että saadaan vähän uutta flavaa samalla tavalla kuin tietysti erilaiset tulevat MC rimmaa eri tavalla, käyttää kieltä eri tavalla, että saimme mahdollisimman mielenkiintoisen tuotteen ulos teidän rakkaiden ihmisten kuunneltavaksi. Tulevaisuuden suunnitelmia on tehdä vielä hirvittävästi hip-hop-musiikkia. Just sain oman firman pystyyn, jolla menee ihan vitu hyvin. Ei ole vielä kuukaudenkaan jälkeen konkurssissa. Sitä kautta uusia projekteja ja uusia mahdollisuuksia. Että kattokaa kaikki, käykää sisustusliikkeet läpi. Siellä on varmasti kohta markiisi, verhoja ja kaikkea muuta tilpehööriä kotitalouksiin ne.